Today on Big Bore Air Guns, I'm going to show you how to install a BBA Bullpup Kit on your AEA Element Max air rifle or on your BinTac M50 air rifle. They're both the same, so the same process is going to work for either one of those rifles. Go ahead and start out by pulling our HP Max out of the box. You're not going to need any of those pieces, so go ahead and get that box out of the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at all the pieces here. First of all, we've got our main stock body. When you get this, the trigger and everything's already going to be inside of there. You're going to have to remove this here in a moment. I'll show you how to do that. But you should be able to see a trigger spring, your main trigger, and your main stock body right here. We've got our rear buttstock cheek rest piece right here. This is going to slide over the back, give us a nice cheek rest and buttstock onto the end of that. So let's go ahead and set that down to the side here. We also have this pistol grip that comes with it. You can set that down to the side. Alright, so the next part here is the scope mount. This also helps hold the front end of our Bullpup Kit down to the rifle. Helps to secure the stock to the rifle itself. Makes it nice and strong. Let me go ahead and hold that up to the camera for you so you can see the quality of that material that we're using. This is a fiberglass composite material. Very strong, very light material. As you can see, it looks great. We're going to set all that down. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Bullpup Kit box out of the way. First thing you're going to want to remove from your AEA Max air rifle is the pistol grip itself right here, and to do so there is a Phillips screw right here at the bottom end of your pistol grip. So let me grab the Phillips screwdriver. We'll go in there and quickly remove that. Alright, make sure you don't lose any of your screws as you do this. We'll pull the pistol grip off of the main plastic handle that's sitting underneath it. Now underneath there you're going to find another Allen wrench hole right here, and that takes a 5mm Allen wrench. So let's grab our 5mm Allen wrench and we'll go ahead and start untwisting that. Alright, so we've got that loosened up. Now what you're going to want to do is remove the screw that was holding that down. Don't lose that screw. We're going to use that to hold the bullpup stock back onto the action here. So set that to the side. We'll set that to the side. Now the next part of this is we're going to have to remove, back here at the back of you, you're going to see this spring-loaded section that holds the stock there. There are 3 Allen wrench screws right there, and those are a number 4 Allen wrench. Go ahead and take your Allen wrench and remove those 3 screws from the back of the rifle. Alright, so we've removed those 3 screws. Let's go ahead and pull that off of there. Make sure you don't lose your screws. Put those in a bag or in a box or wherever you keep your extra pieces. Now we've removed all the pieces that we're going to need to remove. We can start installing our BBA Bullpup Kit. Let's go ahead and start with the main part of the stock. So we're going to set the rifle aside here. Let's grab the main stock body. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this Phillips screw that holds the trigger into place. We're going to need to pull that out of there. Alright, so now that the screw's loose, you should be able to tap it on the other side. Get that to come out. Make sure you don't lose your screw. Set that down to the side. Now when you pull the trigger out, make sure you don't lose your trigger spring that we've got down inside of there. We're going to have to put that back in here in just a moment. So go ahead and pull your trigger, here it is right here, and your trigger spring out, and set that to the side for the moment. Alright, so we can take the main part of the body, we'll set it off to the side, and we're going to take a look at here the trigger. So let me go ahead and hold this up for you so you can see it. Go ahead and spread these 2 little ears apart just a little bit, and you'll notice that one side of it comes off and the other side keeps this little pin in there. Grab your AEA Max rifle, turn it upside down, turn your trigger upside down just like this, open it up and slide that little pin right in front of your trigger. Let me see if I can get this up in front for you guys here so you can see that. Slide it right in front of your trigger and press the 2 sides back together so that it holds against that pin again. So now we have the bullpup trigger into place. Now make sure your gun is unloaded and you've got it on safety before you start messing with any of the trigger pieces here. The next step of this is go ahead and grab your main stock body, line the trigger up with the hole in the stock body and slide the 2 into each other just like this. Now the next part of this is a little tricky, so watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to open it up just a little bit, just like this. I'm going to take our trigger spring, I'm going to stick it down inside the hole on the main stock part for the trigger spring, and then I'm going to slide it into place just like that. Hopefully I can get a shot where you can see the trigger springs back into place there. The front end of the trigger spring goes into the hole in the back of the trigger. The other side goes into this block that's actually in the stock. Once you got that in there, we are ready to go. Alright, so next you're going to want to grab the main screw that we pulled out of the pistol grip that I told you to keep, that was holding the pistol grip onto the HP Max. Right here at the back of the stock, you're going to see a hole. Go ahead and drop that down into the hole. And once again, you're going to need your 5mm Allen wrench to tighten that down. Go ahead and just tighten that down. Alright guys, so there we go. Alright, so now that we've got our screw in there and it's tightened down, we've got the main body of the stock hooked up to the rifle. Flip this back over and put your screw back in that holds your trigger into place. So let's go ahead and grab that screw, line the hole in there up, drop your screw into place, and use your Phillips screwdriver to tighten that down. Now this doesn't need to be very tight. In fact, if you feel like your trigger's just a little stiff, go ahead and loosen that up a little bit. It'll loosen up the trigger. So there you go. We've now got the main body, the trigger, and everything hooked up to our HP Max. Let's go ahead and install our front tactical rail and our rear buttstock. So first we're going to start out with the tactical rail. Let's go ahead and just slide this down over the barrel and the tank just like this. Very simple to do, as you can see. It just slides right into place. It has 2 screws right here you can tighten down. We'll hit that with the Phillips real quick. Sorry about the shadowing. Just tighten those down until they're tight. Alright, so now if you want to use this as a pistol, right here is as much as you're going to want to go. It's actually a very, very well balanced pistol. When you have the grip on there like this, it's right in the middle of the balance point of the air rifle. So if you're going to want to use it as a HP Max pistol, don't put the buttstock on from here. Let's go ahead and grab the rear buttstock and we'll install that next. Alright guys, we're down to the last step of installing our BBA Bullpup Kit on the HP Max. You can see this round knob sticking off the back of the rifle there. You can see a nice round hole right here in the back end of the buttstock. Just go ahead and align those 2 up and push them together just like that. Has a single Phillips screw right here. Go ahead and tighten that down. And there you go guys, our BBA Bullpup Kit is now installed on the HP Max and ready to go. And if you want the ultimate brush hunting gun, this is it. This is probably the shortest, most powerful air rifle that you could probably put together right now once you install the BBA Bullpup Kit on there. Alright guys, so there's your main pieces of your Bullpup Kit attached to your HP Max. There's one more thing that comes with your kit, and that's this front pistol grip. You're going to want to remove the nut and the bolt from that so you can slide it down over the weaver rails. We're going to just real quickly slide that down over there for you so you can see what it looks like. Just line the 2 up, slide it down until the hole lines up with one of the holes in the weaver rail, and reattach your screws in there. Once you've got that, this is what the Bullpup Kit looks like when it's fully assembled.